Hey everybody, Greek Geek here inside OLLIE'S. They've got some new stuff. I'm going to show you what they've got. So right off the bat, I see this X-men 97 jet for $12.99. Comes with a Storm action figure. They've got quite a few of those all the way down to the bottom, so I don't think I would grab that. Maybe wait for a coupon. But we still have the non-stop Black Panther and Wakanda Shang-Chi's. But check this out. We've got some Indiana Jones Adventure Series, $9.99. We've got Indy, Henry Jones, Ronaldo, Dr. Jurgen Voller. These are awesome. And these are new here. Look at the retro Han Solo, $3.99. Emperor, just like the ones I collected as a kid. Looks like those are the only two that they have, the Emperor and Han Solo. They still have the Obi-Wan Kenobi Grand Inquisitor. And we've got a random Stone Cold figure here for $12.99. What? I'm gonna buy that. Who else do we have here? Got a Seth Rollins, a couple other ones. Still have a Ric Flair rotting there. And then of course, you know, my inside joke, if you've seen my other videos, we still have a ton of Wakanda Forever and Marvel Legends. Wakanda. And randomly sitting here, there's an Infinity Saga Thor Dark World. $9.99, there's two of them. That's a pretty decent likeness. I'm going to pass. I'm not collecting these, but pretty nice. And we've got an entire end cap of Ahsoka. Looks like she's been marked down. They got a couple stickers on here. She's now $7.99. Ton of those. Before we continue, you've made it this far into the video, why not consider subscribing as I push towards 200? So yeah, I hadn't found anything at OLLIE'S for a while. You saw in the video new stuff, the X-men 97 jet. That's been on Amazon for like 15, 16 bucks. It was $12.99. Just comes with Storm. I might buy that if it drops, and if, you know, OLLIE'S sends one of those flyers, 15% off. They had quite a few. You saw that random Stone Cold and Seth Rollins. People have been posting on Instagram. There have been some WWE figures popping up, but $12.99, not really my speed there. And you still see the Shang-Chi is hilarious. That movie came out, what, 2021? And those are $1.99. Look at how many of them they have. And it's crazy. Every OLLIE'S is like that. It's like the worst figure. It's not posable. He just moves and he's holding a bow staff or something. Those things are not selling. I bet if they looked at the SKU, they probably haven't sold one of those in the last 6 months. But anyway, so let's start off with what I did get. The retro Star Wars Han Solo in the Endor outfit. Look at that. Beautiful. Comes with his blaster and that Ewok robe there. Super cool. $3.99. I'm getting the nostalgic dopamine vibes there of my childhood. Emperor. I mean, that looks exactly like the one I had as a kid. Comes with his cane. And I was going a little too fast in the video when I was at OLLIE'S, but I dug through. I didn't think they had anything other than Han and Emperor, but they do have a Luke with the Jedi robe, the green saber, and he also has a blaster. So they all have the same back. Apparently there is Leia Bouche, Lando Skiffguard, and a Biker Scout. I did not see those, but again, for $3.99, amazing. And last but not least, if you've seen one of my other OLLIE'S videos, not for maybe about 3 or 4 months ago, they had the small, same scale as these Indiana Jones figures, and I bought all those. The Adventure Series, I grabbed these, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and this is the first time I bought these with the plastic-free packaging. Kind of sucks because, you know, you can't see what the actual figure looks like other than seeing the picture there. But looks amazing. For $9.99, I'm not going to pass up Indiana Jones. Apparently, you build an artifact when you buy all of these. So, yeah, we've got Indiana Jones from The Last Crusade, and can't have Indy Jr. without his dad. And we've got the late, great Sean Connery. Look at that. Amazing. Looks just like him. Comes with an umbrella, and I guess his little notepad there, his little book. And you saw they had Mads Mikkelsen's character from Dial of Destiny. You know, I love the character, love the actor, but I wanted to stick with the old school, kind of the original 3 movies for me. And they had about 8 or 10 of Indy, and only like 3 or 4 of the Dr. Henry Jones. So for $9.99, probably going to end up opening these because, again, you can't see the figure. You know, if you want to have this sitting up, it's just a box. You can't see what the actual figure looks like. So that is my Ollie's haul for this trip. 3 retro Star Wars Kenner action figures and 2 Adventure Series Indiana Jones. Check out my other videos, comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know, are you finding anything good at your Ollie's? I will see you next time.